Sophie, you're supposed to be fixing things, not messing with them. Charlotte grabs it from her to tuck the pair of polka-dotted underwear back into place. It's alright, I see this stuff day in and day out, but it's still new to you after all. You can admire. I remember I did when I first started. Aha. Please tell me there are employee discounts. There won't be a point to working here at all. If not, I'll just spend my whole paycheck in the store. I know what you mean. It's like when I wanted to work at GameStop, I found out I wouldn't have any money because I would just buy a whole bunch of games and Xboxes and stuff, but I'm sure we can work something out. You won't find any of the physical things you have to do here overly intensive, I hope. After a while, it simply becomes muscle memory. Assisting customers is the bulk of the day. Let's see, is there anything else you need to know? I tap my lip, trying to come up with anything else about the basic running of the shop. As someone who's been here so long, everything just seems so natural. Someone always has to be at the register, of course. The other person should be working the sales floor and restocking shelves. With 4 of us here, I'm sure some of these typos or grammatical things are not going to help with my reading problem, but that just means we'll be running a shop at top efficiency. Does it get very busy? Sometimes, but mostly before holidays. The busiest we get is if a large group comes in together. Packs of women roaming the savannah in search of pretty underwear. Sounds formidable. What about lunch? Charlotte's stomach growls for all of us to hear, as if echoing the question. I didn't have time for breakfast. We close up the shop for lunch break between 12 and 1. Oh good, that's not too far. But I probably should have mentioned this yesterday. Today was meant to be training day for y'all, and it's also the first Tuesday of the month. That's delivery day, when we get a new shipment of products in. The delivery truck comes in at the morning, and then we restock and open at 1. So we don't really get a break for lunch. Oh, I see, that's fine. I can manage. I don't want her to go hungry. In her face, she looks so concerned. I know it's miserable just waiting for lunch, and more so if you're not going to get one. Charlotte's so tiny anyways, she looks like she might just wither away. Just a minute, I think we might have something upstairs in the office. This is all I could find. I really should restock that. I hold out the granola bars that we had squirreled away. I'm not picky. Thank you so much. Jasmine and Sophie take one too. I'll save mine for later. Sophie bites into hers eagerly. This isn't much, but hopefully it'll tide you over till then. And with so many of you here, you can take individual lunches. There's no harm in that. I won't have anyone going hungry on my watch. Now follow me into the back. I'll show you where the truck comes in. When the truck gets here, we'll open the door and unload it. I only need one person to help with that. The other 2 can take boxes out into the storeroom and start restocking the displays. Everything is sorted by brand, size, and color. It shouldn't be too difficult to figure out where things go. Do you think you can handle that? They each nod. Who's staying behind to help with unloading the boxes? Okay, who's gonna help? Unloading boxes can be pretty difficult, but it's a lingerie store, so the boxes, like when I worked at Amazon, boxes of clothes were kinda on the heavy side, like 20 to 50 pounds, depending on but those were like pants and shirts and jackets. When I stocked lingerie and stuff like that at Amazon, it was fairly light, so I think any of these could probably. I think I'm going to pick Jasmine? Yeah, because it seems like Sophie and Jasmine kind of don't like each other right now. And I don't want them two working out together out on the floor because they might get into a fight. So I'm going to keep one of them behind. I'm going to choose Jasmine. Jasmine, would you mind? You probably have more upper body strength than any of us. Yeah, it takes a lot to work a pole. You realize that means I could probably crush your head between my thighs. Whoa, kinky, what? I'd be happy to help. It shouldn't be any problem. I need to find out my headphone cord situation with my chair because it gets tangled up in the arm. Great. Aha, there it is, like clockwork. The truck beeps as it backs up toward the building, grumbling to a halt. Okay, we'll get the first couple of boxes. Sophie and Charlotte can start restocking. You remember how things are ordered, right? Everything's sorted by brand, style, color, and size. A+. I knew to. Give me an extra credit question. There's a one-question quiz. Your extra credit can be how well you stock out the store. Good luck. Alright. I'll get the door. Slides open with a clatter to reveal the truck right on time. Let's try to get this cleared out quickly. I start wrestling with some of the boxes, digging my nails underneath them and pulling them up. Hopefully you're lifting with your legs and not your back, because that will destroy you later on in life, trust me. It hits the store shelf with a dull thump, my arms already aching. I turn around and nearly trip over a new stack of boxes that have materialized. Oh, what? I glance up, Jasmine bringing out another two at the same time. I watch her with a silent awe as she moves easily, sliding the boxes into place. Yeah, it seems working in a club might give you more strength. I don't know from experience, but I hope here's okay. Yeah, that's great. Putting it in gear, Hannah. You're getting shown up by the new girl on the first day. Hustle. I trot back across to the truck. She picks up another box. This isn't too hard at all. We'll be done in no time. Yeah, we really will. I mimic the action, hefting up another box and carrying it to the storeroom. My arms start to burn. I think Jasmine's going to have to do most of the work after all. I guess Jasmine was a good choice, huh? My instinct. Okay, just a couple more trips. That's all it's going to take. Come on, Hannah, you can do this. I haul one of the last boxes off the truck and then turn to look for more, just to double check. And done. As I spin around, the door slams shut, only an inch away from my face. It scrapes against my chest before I have the sense to stumble back from it, ankles wobbling as I lose my balance. Jasmine stands there in shock. Hannah. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were still at the door. That's twice she shut a door on me, or I guess opened and then shut. I'm fine, but... Whoa, okay. I glance around wondering why it feels like there's a weird breeze. That's not okay, Okay, I got some editing to do. Jasmine's hands clamp over her mouth. What? Finally, my eyes trail downward. What? My clothes. What? How did... I feel like I just got punched in the boobs. I really didn't mean for that to happen. I got a little overexcited about being finished and I could have seriously hurt you. Isn't she even remotely concerned I just flashed her? Oh well, no, I suppose she wouldn't be. She should be rather used to naked girls. Are you alright? You're not bleeding, are you? She moves in closer. No, I'm fine. Barely scraped. I think it hurt my clothes more than anything. And my dignity. But let's admit it, that was already on life support. I cover up quickly, my pride stinging just as much as my chest, which is turning an unflattering red. Go inside. I'll bring you something to wear into the bathroom, okay? I give her a grateful nod as I